Okay, everybody, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for November 10th. That was so professional when I itched my ear. I'm Dana Lane. Today, I'll give you 2 free NFL selections. And then after, please go to pickdawgz.com for my premium plays. What a roll we've been on. It's been so good, I felt like I could itch my ear on camera. It has been incredible, and congratulations to everybody that has been involved. Looks like another profitable night tonight. Looks like we're going to have one tomorrow. So let's get to your free plays. We'll start it off with game number 1, rotation numbers 269, 270, 1 o'clock Eastern time. The Atlanta Falcons head to the Big Easy to take on the New Orleans Saints. Falcons are a consensus 3.5 point favorite. Little juice at some spots. I think we're going to see some 4s. In fact, Pinnacle's already put a 4 up on this game. They might be top heavy, so I anticipate we'll see a couple 4s. I don't see widespread 4s. We might see a few, but the consensus number will still stick at 3.5. We do see 80% of the money coming in on the Falcons, but we also saw some professional money on the New Orleans Saints on Friday and Saturday, so that's kind of balanced that out. I think that 3.5 with some juice is what you can expect before kickoff. It's been well documented the amount of injuries that the New Orleans Saints are dealing with, and that definitely gives Atlanta an advantage going into this game. This is already a Saints team that's 28th in total defense. They've given up 377 yards per game. They're 27th against the run and 25th in points allowed. I think Kirk Cousins is going to have a massive game, and it does appear that one of his big weapons, and Drake London, is going to be back. So I'm going to take the Falcons minus 3.5 in this one. And then game number 2, 4:25 Eastern time, 279, 280. Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles minus 7.5, 43.5 is your total. 76% of the money is coming in on the Eagles, along with 81% of the tickets. Today, we did see a few large wagers on the Cowboys for whatever reason, but people see that 7.5 and they're going to grab that no matter what the situation is. And the situation in Dallas is this. Dak Prescott is going to be out for quite a while with that hamstring injury, trying to avoid surgery. That's never good news because, well, he has surgery. He's going to be out for a long time. And usually when you try to overcome these injuries, when surgery is on the table, that's never good either because that doesn't fully work. And then you need surgery. Then you're out even longer. So we'll see what happens there. That means that Cooper Rush will start at quarterback for the Cowboys. He'll make his 7th start in his career in 7 years. Last week we saw Rush just a little bit, 13 of 25, 115 yards, just over 52% completions, 1 touchdown, lost to Atlanta. Cooper Rush is going to be what he is. He's going to be a game manager. He's going to lean on the defense. And I just don't know if this is a defense that you can lean on. In past years, certainly could. This is not that year. And considering even with Prescott starting, the Cowboys were 0-3 at home this year. They were outscored 119-53. And if you're doing the math, that's 22 points per game on average that they lost at home this year. I watch every snap of every Cowboy game, and I can tell you between the injuries, the lack of activity in the offseason, the losses, the relationship between Prescott and CD Lamb, the unhappy nature, it seems, of Zeke Elliott. I don't know what he expected, but it certainly hasn't been the running back that he was early in his career. Hasn't been that way for at least 3 seasons. It's really created not a great culture there, and not a culture that I want to put my money behind, especially against the Eagles, who are going to sit back and play man-to-man coverage the entire day, and they are going to harass Cooper Rush almost from start to finish. So I'm going to take Philadelphia minus that 7.5 in a game that I don't think is going to be particularly close. So go to pickdawgz.com, where all access customers are rolling again as promised. Gloves are off for the rest of 2024, guys. Get every premium selection that I release for one low price at pickdawgz.com. 65% winners so far on Saturday, which means we've added another over 500 units to our bankroll. Still plenty to go. Over the last 7 days, all access customers have cashed a documented 60% 20% winners. That's number one overall in the last 7 days. In college basketball, number one college basketball handicapper this season with 63% winners to start the year. And the NHL, number one with a minimum of 50 plays. Number one over the last 7 days on the back of a 12-3 run, plus 905 units and 57% winners on the ice over the last 30 days. That's number one with a minimum of 20 plays. So that's really all that needs to be said, guys. Arm yourself tomorrow. With over 32 years of Las Vegas betting experience. Get an all-access pass right now. Ensure that you will never miss another best bet winner again. Thank you for joining me for Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Sunday.